it's been 15 years to get to this point, and I didn't really look under the bonnet. I didn't dare to look under the bonnet at my own areas of weakness or deficiency until the pandemic 4 years ago. And had I have done so earlier, it would have saved me a lot of time. But I didn't know to, and there was shame there, and why can't I do this stuff? And so I had to do like really quite a slow growth. It could have sped up the whole thing, because actually 4 years ago I did an executive leadership course. I looked under the bonnet. I looked at where I was strong. I looked at where I was deficient, and then I was like, oh, I can now make decisions, empowered decisions around the area of my deficiency, and bring in the people who have the skill set that I don't have. Oh, look at how fast we're moving. So I would definitely say that kind of self-awareness and honesty for someone starting young. There's no shame in being great at some stuff and not great at others, like nothing at all. And so actually being prepared to admit that, and then use your brain to work out how you're going to manage it, is a very powerful place to start on your leadership journey.
It's also incredibly difficult, because I think actually when you're seen as a capable woman, and I'm sure a capable man as well, you have to admit deficiency. You have to admit, I am not good at some things. But I'd also go back a step as well, that actually assumptions, whether they're gendered or not, about what you are good at are imposed upon you. So it actually took me quite a long time to recognise my own strengths, because I'd had perceptions of my strengths imposed upon me. And I think that was gendered. So I was constantly told creative, linguistic, performative, so artist, acting, etc., etc. I am actually incredibly analytical, rational, clinically minded, logic oriented, process driven, very sort of what you might call sort of an engineering approach to things. And actually, I wonder, would I have achieved greater potential, or would I have achieved my potential more quickly if I'd been in a position where that was recognised early on?
Yeah.
Because I did all art subjects. Yeah. And I did English Lit at university. Yeah. And actually, was I pushing against my own natural capability because of the assumptions that, women and girls are creative? Yeah. And all of those things. So it's taken me a long time to unpick that. And it's only when you start to do that you can go, oh God, no, I'm not good at those things. And that's okay, because I'm great at these things. And it's about having the assurance that I think comes from being 20 years into your career and having achieved some things. And again, to that point of actually just not giving a damn what a lot of people think. You're like, no, I'm okay. I'm doing all right. And it's fine that I'm not good at all these things that I was sort of told I should be good at.